Welcome back. To wrap up our high school sports, let's dive into Flagstaff Girls Soccer Team, which was able to pull out a win and take home the trophy in this year's 4A state championship against Catalina Foothills this Tuesday. Sports reporter Trett traveled down to the Valley and caught up with the Eagles goalie about the game.
In the world of sports betting, overtime is not the friend of the underbetter. In the world of high school soccer, overtime is not the friend of the opponents of the Flagstaff Eagles. The Flagstaff girls soccer team went through overtime all three of their games leading up to the state championship on Tuesday. And when it came to the finals, it almost seemed like it was meant to be. Flagstaff Eagles faced off against the Catalina Foothills Falcons for the 2019-2020 4A state championship. The Eagles went almost the entire game without registering a single shot on the Falcons' net, but luckily for them, sophomore goalkeeper Lianna Albert was there to save the day, making a dozen saves over the course of the night. The game would end in a 0-0 tie, and 4 additional overtimes would still not be enough to decide a winner. The Eagles, for the third straight week, would be heading to penalty kicks. Albert said that the previous 2 weeks of facing penalty kicks were a good way to help her prepare for the finals.
After the first shootout, I was the most confident I have ever been in my entire life in doing something. And, seeing my team out there, I was just like, I knew I had to do it, and my confidence was just boosted up after the first PK save. After
penalty kicks were tied at 1 apiece, Albert stopped the next 2 shots, and her teammates Maya Sheeran and Breeza Aranger made their shots, giving the Eagles a 3-1 lead. And with the game on the line, Marin Soto hits the upper 90, and that is your ball game. The Flagstaff Eagles are your 4A state champions.
Words cannot describe it, just seeing my team celebrate, it was the best feeling in the world, being lifted up top. It can't get any better than that.
Flagstaff is your 4A state champion.
Albert being one of 14 underclassmen on the team, she's confident in the Eagles' staying ability and is hopeful that the team will make another run at the title next year.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep going up, and we're going to work harder than ever, and you're going to see us here for now on.
The Eagles won their first state title since 2011, and with only 4 seniors graduating and Lianna Albert on the squad for another 2 years, I wouldn't be surprised to see them hoisting that trophy again next year. For the Overtime, I'm Trett. Back to you.
Congratulations to the Eagles. This will be a memory you will cherish for a lifetime. Enjoy it. Last week, senior forward Brooks Debisschop was a recipient of the Academic All-American. If he gets nominated to the third team like he did last season, he will be the first men's basketball player in Lumberjack history to be a multiple award recipient. Our sports reporter Nadya Armenta went to practice this week, and Debisschop talked about what it means to be a Lumberjack.
From Westland, Oregon to Flagstaff, Arizona, NAU forward Brooks Debisschop found himself getting comfortable in playing for a Division I basketball team and is now considered one of the Lumberjacks' leading scorers.
Yeah, I came in as a freshman, just not really knowing what to expect, new school, coming from a different state, just trying to find my way. And then I think just over the years, you develop, mature, and now I feel super comfortable. Like Flagstaff's like a second home.
Debisschop said back-to-back losing seasons have fueled the team's desire to win this season. His freshman year, they went 9-23. The following year, 5-27. And last season, they ended with a 10-21 record.
I think we had a lot of adversity over the last few years, and just builds toughness and character. Which is definitely paying dividends now.
Debisschop's ability to remain focused during their games pays off for him as he climbs the men's basketball all-time leaderboard in rebounds with 638. And a big contribution to that is his competitiveness.
I like winning, success, striving after success, and just trying to grind every day, work towards a goal and eventually trying to reach that goal. So just trying to get better every day and then every year as well.
Brooks Debisschop is the textbook definition of a student athlete. He's made the Big Sky All-Academic Team 3 years in a row and is a 3-time Golden Eagle Scholar athlete. Teammate Nick Main says Debisschop is seen as an intellect on and off the court.
He's probably one of the smartest players I've ever played with, basketball-wise, and he's straight A's in all of his classes.
Interim head coach Shane Burkhar says that once Debisschop leaves, he'll always be remembered at NAU. He has set the standards high for the rest of his teammates in maintaining good grades.
We put up an academic board, the Debisschop Award, and this is something that I think he already has left a legacy, but knowing Brooks, he doesn't just want an academic legacy, he wants an academic and a winning legacy, and we're on the right track for that because of his leadership.
Good friend and teammate Nick Maines says that Debisschop's willingness to help others is evident.
He's taking the leadership role very well. I mean, he's always talking to people, he's talking to freshmen, he's talking to everyone on the team how to help them and make them better. And then he's also scoring a lot. He hasn't been scoring like he has this year, and he's just really helped our offense.
Well, it is his senior year, and it seems like he is going out strong. Thank you to Nadya Armenta and the men's basketball team for that. Sports reporter Gabriel Dixon has the latest on what's coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we have tennis and basketball coming up next. Stay tuned after the break.